Hey guys, it's Alex from Protostar here, and today I'll be showing you how to make the synth from Gold Dust. Well, specifically the Gold Dust remix by Flux Pavilion, the intro synth. So if you haven't heard it, I'll show you now. That synth right there. So let's get to it. I'll be doing this in this is Reason 5 plus record 1.5, but you can do it in Reason 5. So yeah, let's get to it. This is what I've made, and I'll be showing you how to get to it. So I know it's not 100% perfect, but it is close. It's very close. So it'll be a good, this will be a good tool to get you started on that synth, and then maybe you can, once you've got this synth, you can, work it into your own synth or, you know, other things. So yeah, let's get to it. So, oh god, this is going to be complicated. There's a lot to do. So I'll just start anew. So you go create a combinator. So as you see, I will always work with combinators here. This is like my drum setups and stuff. If my computer loads, there we go. See, combinators are your friends. So get a combinator. Let's put that over here. And then inside, create a line mixer 6x2. They're very useful. So now you create the main bit, the maelstrom. This is basically what gives you that sound. At the moment, it doesn't sound very good. But what you have to do is you right click anywhere other than on other, knobs and stuff. But right click like here and click initialize patch. So that'll just basically bring it back to original settings. See, it doesn't really sound that good. So right, now you have to follow what I'm going to do. So I'll set the polyphony down to 1. The rest of that's fine. You can put the range up to 7. That would just mean that your pitch bend range will be bigger. Up. So that's a whole octave. So right, let's get to the oscillators. That's the main sound, okay? So what you want to do is click there and you want to go down, and what we want to choose is, it will say wind broken bass or brass actually. So at the moment it sounds like that. But because it's moving, the motion, basically this is what selects what it sounds like. But the motion, you want it down to minus 64. You want it all the way down so it doesn't move. So when you just play it, it just stays like that. So we want the index at about 107. No, that'll do. The amp, right? So the attack should be at 0. The decay should be at 100 or 120 actually. 120, 127, yeah. 127. So should be the sustain, and the release should go to about 7. Yeah, 7, 8. And the volume, bring it down to about 88. So let's see what you got there. So get in there. So yeah, so next what we do, we add the second. This sort of just it thickens it out a tiny bit. Actually, wait, I forgot. Octave down to 3. There we go. So then you bring the octave down. No, add another oscillator, and this will be the broken brass again. Let's find that. There we go. The index will be the same. So 106 for me. 106, 107, it doesn't really matter. Put the motion back down so it doesn't move through the grains. And then have the octave at 4. Right, now the amp. Right, so attack 0. Decay maximum. Sustain about 63. Oh god. Pro tip, if you hold down shift, it makes it easier to get the fine measurements. So, and also if you hold down control while clicking, it resets it to original value. And you want to put the release to about 20. There you go. And the volume at 79. You don't want this one too prominent because it's very high. Oh god. So that's what we got at the moment. Right, so now we put all the switches here on. So that means oscillator A will go through to the shaper and then filter, and also it will go through filter B and then to the shaper. So, and then this also means that it goes through filter B. So that's what we got at the moment. Right. Now we got to put the shaper to clip and the amount at 40. There we go. Turn the shaper on, obviously. Cool. Right, now for filter B. Right, so we have to have this at AM. So it's getting closer. Resonance, 32-ish. So not too much, otherwise it will sound like a bell. Ooh. 32, go on, there we go. And the frequency at, let's say, around about 80. And that take the envelope off. So that means that doesn't affect it. And then pass this through to the shaper. I think, is it? I'm not sure, let me have a look. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we do pass it through to the shaper. So right, so now I think now we have to move on to filter A. Yep. Alright, now this is getting hard now. Let me think. Low pass 12, yeah. So that means 12 decibels. So resonance 0, frequency maximum. Getting closer. Right. None. Don't have the envelope effect in it. Right. Now for the final sound. Right. If you hear the top part of the synth, it's sort of like it sort of sweeps down, so it's down instead of going. So if I show you what I've done. So what we have to do with this is we have to set mod B to affect filter A. And we have to, oh God, I forgot which one it was. I think it's that. Nope, completely wrong. There we go. So it doesn't sound like much at the moment, but then, so you put it at sync and one shot. So sync makes it so that the rate, you see it says 3/4, it makes it in time. It's best to do that. So put the rate to 1/8, and then put the filter down to minus, I think, was it 60 something? Minus 54. There you go. Can you hear that? I'm holding it after, but you can hear it. It's sort of like it sweeps down. There you go. Right, okay. So that's it for the first synth part. So now we just add a bit of EQ. So just right click. You can either right click on here and go to create, which I'd like, or you can just click on the device and go create up here. So you go like that and create a M class equalizer. So put the low cut on. It's best the low cut. It just cuts everything below 30 hertz, so no rumble. Turn on parameter 2. Put the frequency to about 450, which is about there. So hold down shift, it makes it a lot easier. There you go, 450. This is a sort of mid frequencies, and you want to just dip this down to 8.6. So that, and put the Q to 3.9. So it's a bit of a wide Q, just to dip the mid frequencies a bit. And then we just turn the bass up a bit. So gain it up, put the gain up to about 10. This just sort of thickens out the sound a bit. There you go. Already sounding more like it. Right. Now, add a bit of compression. Not a lot. It's just to sort of level it. Maybe drive it a bit if you want, but put the threshold, and you can do what you want here, just for your own taste, really. See, I like to drive the compressor a tiny bit. And then I put a maximizer just to bring it all up. Let's put some look ahead. See what we got there. Alright, I'll put the threshold down to there. Yeah, I've got that the same. What about the maximizer? I've got the input gain right up. Output. Oh, okay, it's on auto. What about now? Okay, so that's just like the general sound. Now for editing it a bit. So go to create screen 4. This is just going to add a bit of grit. Turn it to tube. I always like putting a bit of tube distortion on my synth. So turn the damage down. You want it to about 24. And put P1 up. Let's say 93 or 4. And then turn this off. Panorama to 2. Put the cut on. Oh crap, I forgot to initialize. Damn it. Right, okay. What you guys got to do is initialize patch because it'll be easier, and then just follow what I've done there. Put the cut on. Put the low up a bit. Then you want to boost the height. Oh fuck. There we go. Initialized. What did I say there? 24. Yeah. Put it to tube. This to about 93, 94. That to 0. Put the bass. Put the bass a bit up and the high. And then turn the body on. Put it to E. Put the resonance down. Put the scale. Wait. I think that's right. Oh god. Okay, turn everything down. Okay, that's good. So that's the top part. Now for the bottom part of the synth, the little bass bit. Now, so just create another maelstrom, and make sure just don't hold shift. Just let it root itself up to there. When you want to do init patch, and then turn the polyphony down. Oh crap! Turn the polyphony down to 1. Range up to 12 if you want. I always do that. Right. So now we have to have also as bass. Where is it? Is it FM? No. God. FM2. Where's FM2? There it is. Synth FM2. Put the motion down to 0. Index up to 78 and 79. That will do. There you go. Put the shift down to -16 and octave to 2. Right, now for the amp envelope. Put the attack to 0 so it's nice and snappy. I'll just mute it for a sec. Put the decay at max, sustain max, and the release at 55. So that's what's going to make it last a bit longer than the top part. It's just going to let it ring out after a tiny bit. You hear that? So with it together, it sounds like. Now with reverb, that's going to sound nice. So put the shaper off. You don't want the shaper off. You want filter A off. And that's it. So that's the bottom part done. What volume did I put it at? 83. I think that's it. Okay, so that's about it for the sound generally. Now you just want to sort of round it off a bit with some EQ. Just create an EQ on that. So equalizer, M class, obviously. Low cut it and just boost it maybe about that, yeah. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah. So now you want to add a tiny bit of reverb. So just click on the line mixer at the top, click create, and then go to RV7000 advanced reverb. So that what that does is it attaches it as a send. So basically the signals that go in here come through here, send out of this cable, go into there, come back, and then you can mix them in with the dry signal. So make sure it's at wet. This is all right. This setting here is all right for what you want. Just turn the decay down a bit. Put the auxiliary up to about 51, maybe about 40 on there. And I think that's about it. You're done. There you go. There's your synth. Failed there. But yeah, so if you enjoyed that, please subscribe. I'll be releasing some more tutorials soon. Also, if you subscribe, me and Matt are going to be releasing our EP soon. Maybe in the next couple weeks, month range-ish. We're mastering a track and in the process of a few others. So subscribe, stay tuned, and yeah, peace out. Bye.